Hi everyone, this is your girl Paige with Pages in Your Diary, and I'm coming to you with a video that is very different. If you're new and this is the first video that you're witnessing, welcome. I'm glad that you're here, and please subscribe to my channel. Hopefully this video resonates with you. I want to say before going into the video that this message may not be for you, right? It may be for someone else that you know. I am not going to apologize for making this video, and this is something that I really care about, that is a part of my life, unfortunately, but we're here now. So yeah. Whew. I hope I don't start crying in this video. Okay, let's just get into it. So I'm gonna start off by saying that this morning I had a terrible dream. I've been thinking about it all day today, and honestly, I wasn't going to do this video, but Spirit is telling me to do this video, so I am. To make a long story short, the dream was about me being raped, and I am a victim of rape. It felt so real. I just want to make this video to give you all tips on how to deal with rape if that happens to come into your life. And I wouldn't wish that on anybody. I wouldn't wish that on my enemy. And quick disclaimer, this is not a video strictly for women. Men and young boys have been victims of rape, and I just pray that you take heed to my words and that you find this video to be helpful and just aware moving forward. In the dream, I was at a house party, and I decided to go home early, and versus asking someone to walk with me, I decided to go by myself, which is not a good idea, not just for women but for men too. Always take somebody with you. I know that a lot is going on right now with COVID-19 and the riots, but no one is really talking about sexual abuse. You know, a lot of kids aren't in school, and a lot of kids get abused at home. No one is paying attention. Everyone deals with rape differently, and if you don't ask if something's wrong, then that pain and anger can fester and turn into something terrible. So just be aware of that. A lot of people think that people who rape are strangers, but sometimes they're not strangers. They're people that we actually know. They're people in the family. A lot of people don't want to talk about that. I'm just gonna use, for instance, you know, Uncle Ray Ray is a pedophile, you know, or Cousin Benny or whoever, or Aunt Susan, and people don't talk about it because they're so shameful. Someone has to speak up. If you don't, then it's going to continue to happen. You're going to continue to break innocent people, you know. And it's okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting off. I can go on a tangent about knowing rapists and not saying anything. So be aware of your surroundings. Take someone with you if you can. If you decide to go alone or no one is willing to go with you, If you are licensed to carry, please carry, right? Or if you want to pack a pocket knife, Google search the legal inches that you can actually pack a pocket knife and carry it. If your hands are registered, look, use whatever it is legally to protect yourself in case you are confronted with someone who is trying to sexually assault you. Please don't feel guilty or pressured into having sex with someone if you really don't feel comfortable having sex with someone. A lot of women feel like, well, I have to do this because of whatever reason. But if you don't feel comfortable, then no is no. And the same for men. If a woman is being too aggressive with you and you don't want to have sex with her, or if it's another guy, just no means no. And a lot of people question themselves if it's actually rape if you already had consensual sex with them in the past. And if you say no, then it's rape. Even if you had sex with them consensually yesterday, it's still rape. So be mindful of that. Say no if you don't feel comfortable. If you do get raped, don't wait to report it. Please notify the authorities. Go take the rape test and give your statement. The sooner you do that, the better in them catching the person who has done this horrible thing to you. I know in my own personal life, I did not report it, and I regret that. I truly do, because it can happen to somebody else, and it could have stopped with me. But I have to live with that every day. So please report it. Please report it. Tell somebody that you trust. A lot of people try to stay away from therapists and people who can actually help you, but dealing with rape on your own is truly hard. It's truly hard, and it's easier if you are able to have a support system. I have a support system, and that has helped me tremendously. I feel like I have grown so much as a person. I'm able to move forward in life because of that support system. So I encourage you to tell some, please. My last point: don't blame yourself for this terrible incident of being raped, because it's not your fault at all. I know as a victim, we recount those moments and we ask ourselves, well, was I dressed inappropriately? Was I too friendly with this person? I shouldn't have had those many drinks, or I shouldn't have gone on that date. I should have told a family member that this person makes me uncomfortable, right? We try to figure out ways to blame ourselves. And even if we changed any of those things, right, the predator was still going to rape. They were still going to rape. And it took me a long time to realize that people are just truly sick. And if not me, then it was going to be somebody else. Even if I was dressed as a nun, no disrespect to the nuns, if I was covered from head to toe, that predators have their eyes on their target. Again, be aware of your surroundings. Stay protected. No means no. Report it as soon as possible. Tell someone. The most important thing, do not blame yourself, because it was never your fault. That's all I have for you guys. I feel so heavy right now. And again, I know this message isn't for everyone, but I just want you to be mindful that there are so much more things going on in the world than what we just see on the news. There are a lot of things going on behind closed doors. Please check on your kids and be mindful who you leave your kids with. Check on your friends. Just make sure you're looking out for those that you love, and just be a listening ear, because you just never know who needs your support in that moment. Until next time, I love you all. Stay safe. Bye.